All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Tuesday, February 13th slate of games. Trey, let's go to our leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I put a loss on the board on the game picks. I was 0-1. That's because I gave out the Raptors, -5.5 against the Spurs. The Raptors, they are getting their butts whooped in the game. The game probably just ended. I was looking at it midway through the fourth. They were down by a 30-burger against the Spurs. I really like this Raptors coach whose name I cannot pronounce, but he may need to be shit-canned.
Yeah, I gave out Milwaukee on the money line. I took them against the Denver Nuggets. I thought they'd be a couple-point favorite. When it came out, they were plus money, so I took them on the money line. They did win the game pretty big. It was a 25, 30-plus point game in the third quarter. Not sure how much they won by, but I'm sure it was by 20-plus points. So we did catch a win with the Bucks there tonight. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 right now. That's because I gave out Rudy Gobert to go over 25.5 PRs going up against the Clippers. I feel like this line is just too low. That game just started just a few minutes ago. There's only 8 minutes left in the first quarter. So just started, but Gobert already got 5 PRs. Let's go.
Yep. I gave out Steph Curry over 29.5 points. I just had to run it for Steph Curry. My bad, buddy. 10 points tonight, 4-13 shooting. They're beating the crap out of the Jazz, too. So I don't know if he's going to get anywhere close to that 29.5. So looking like an 0-1 day for myself. Trey, let's go to the group play from yesterday, or at least the leaderboard. We both gave out the Rockets. Plus 2.5 is what we got them at. They won the game outright on a game-winning foul by Jalen Brunson. The Rockets made 2 free throws, and the game ended. So the Rockets won by 2, so we both caught a win today. That'll be updated tomorrow. Trey, let's go to the group play for tomorrow. Going to be a great game. 2 really good teams. I know you love the Thunder. You know I love the Magic. OKC going up against the Magic. Thunder -2.5, over under 227. Have you start?
Yeah, I do love the Thunder. I mean, both these teams, they are very fun to watch. They're probably the surprise team in both their respective conferences so far. I mean, Orlando, they started off the season hot, hit a lull whenever the injuries started to pile up. They're healthy now, and now they're starting to win games again. In fact, they have won 5 out of their last 6 games, and all of them are against pretty good teams, and most of them were on the road as well in Orlando. They're probably going to be happy to be back at home here in this game. But whenever we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, it honestly just depends on who is at home. If we look at the last 5 games between these two teams, the home team ended up winning straight up. So that's where I'm going to be going. Give me the Magic plus 2.5 here at home in this game. I feel like they're just going to show up here. I feel like this game is going to be so good. So we just have to take the points, especially with the home dogs. I mean, the Thunder, they are great offensively and defensively, both top 5 on both ends, efficient-wise. But I just got to go with the Magic team. They just have something special brewing at home, and I feel like Franz Wagner is going to put the team on his back with Paolo Banchero as well.
Yeah, we're going to split, and I hate it. You know how much I love the Magic, but I was unfamiliar with the Thunder's game. I did not know they were one of the best defensive teams as well as one of the better offensive teams. So because of that, I'm going to take the Thunder small spread here, -2.5. I think both teams are playing really well. Both teams are really young as well, which you love to see these teams rising right now. They're both going to make the playoffs, hopefully, and I got to take the Thunder. I mean, the defense is basically the same. The offense is much better. So we're going to split. I love the Magic, but I can't do it. I was unfamiliar with the Thunder, Trey. I got to watch some more Thunder games, I guess, but they're one of the better teams on defense. So give me the Thunder here. Yeah.
I mean, you can just look at their record. They're in, like maybe a half game out of first place in the toughest Western Conference that we've seen in a long time. And look at that strength of schedule, 5th in strength of schedule. They're playing great teams, and they're showing up. So this Thunder team, look out for them come May and June.
So are you switching?
No, I gotta take the home pups here. You know how I roll.
Well, you were kind of making their case, so I was like, all right, we'll split. I'll go Thunder, you go Magic. All right, let's go to our plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about this Sacramento Kings going up against Phoenix Suns game. And in my opinion, this is going to be a very entertaining game to watch. Both teams, they are high-flying and can put up points in a hurry. Both teams, they actually check in this game with a 30-22 record. The Kings, they're 27-24-1 ATS. The Suns, 21-30-2 ATS. So the Kings, they're better at covering. But I really like the Suns here in this game. Give me the home team. I'm going to take the Suns at -4.5 here. I feel like there's a great chance for them to win this game by double digits. So I love that we're getting them here at 4.5. I have not enjoyed watching this Kings team recently. Over their last 7 games, Sacramento, they're 3-4 over that span with losses against the Thunder, the Pistons, the Cavs, and the Heat. And I expect that the Suns can turn it around in this game because they're coming off one of the toughest losses that we've seen all season, basically losing on the buzzer beater against Steph Curry and the Warriors, and Draymond Green started chipping Kevin Durant. And I feel like Kevin Durant's going to come in this game with something to prove. We don't even have to factor in Devin Booker because we all know what he's going to bring into the table every single game. And these two teams, they've actually played 3 times so far this season. The Kings are 2-1 straight up and 3-0 ATS over that span. But I think this is the right time to back the Suns here. The Kings, yes, they have a lot of firepower, but I don't think that they compare to the trio of Durant, Booker, and Beal. And I expect those three to combine for 70-plus points here in this game, 25 from Durant and Booker, and then 20 from Beal. I feel like that's very expected from those 3 players. And then the bench can just fill in nicely. The Suns bench, I tore them apart early in the season, but they're slowly adding pieces, and it's looking a little bit more respectable than what it was early on. And I feel like that's going to be the difference in this game. And another difference can be found on the defensive end. The Suns, they're ranked 8th in the NBA on defense in terms of efficiency, and the Kings, they're ranked 8th worst. This is a perfect backing for the Suns here. Give me the Suns -4.5 against the Kings.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play there. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Detroit Pistons going on the road to take on your Lakers. Give me the Pistons +12.5 on the road to hang tough against the Lakers here. The Lakers, they screwed me too many times this season, so I'm not going to take them at home laying the 12 points. This team, Trey, be honest here, this team shouldn't be laying double-digit points against anybody. I don't care if it's the Pistons or not. The Pistons, they've actually been one of the more friskier teams in the NBA over the last couple of weeks of basketball. Whenever they were trying to break that losing streak, they found something in those games. I don't know what it was. It might have just been people coming out and watching their games again, and they just were trying to break that streak, and then they just wanted to be competitive again. And ever since that, they've been playing really good basketball. Over the last 5 games, they've actually won 2 of those games, and they've covered the spread in 4 of the 5. And they've played some really good teams over that 5-game stretch. They have really good covers against the Clippers, the Kings, and then the Clippers the second time around. They did lose the Magic by 12 points, but again, we just talked about the Magic. They're a very good team this season. And the Lakers, on the other hand, have collected 4 wins in the last 5 games, but they've only covered the spread in 3 of those games, and they haven't covered the spread in 2 of the last 3. I know it's the Pistons, guys, but 12.5 points with the way that they're playing feels like a ton to me. I like some of the players they brought in. We might see Quentin Grimes come off the bench in this game. You guys know how I feel about Fontecchio. He's also coming off the bench. Give me the Pistons with the points. I'm not backing the Lakers when they can't even cover on Kobe night and Gigi night. That was ridiculous. Give me the Pistons +12.5 here as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Kevin Durant here. I'm going to be taking him to go over 38.5 PRAs versus the Kings. I really love this over for Durant in this game because I expect him to have a big game versus the Kings. I just backed the Suns, and I think Kevin Durant's going to be a big reason why they win and cover because Durant, he's coming to this game with a ton of momentum. Over his last 5 games, Durant, he's averaging 40.4 PRAs per game, which is over this number. And I think he could easily reach 40-plus PRAs in this one. That's because Durant, he loves playing at home this year. And Durant's 22 home games in Phoenix, he's averaging 40.6 PRAs per game, which is also over this number. Whenever we factor in his matchup versus the Kings, who love to play at a fast pace, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for Kevin Durant to dominate here. And historically, that is just what he has done over his last 10 games versus the Kings. Pretty big sample size. He's averaging 42.7 PRAs per game. All of those trends were 40-plus PRAs, and there's just no reason not to hit this number. Give me Kevin Durant over 38.5 PRAs versus the Kings.
Yep, like that play there, Trey. For my player prop today, it's going to be Kristaps Porzingis to go over his 3-pointers made going up against the Brooklyn Nets. This number is going to come out at my over 1.5. Might be a little bit on the expensive side, -145, -155, somewhere in that area. But we're going to smash the over on this play, put a little bit more bacon on it. Porzingis, he's been on fire from the field ever since he came back from his 2-game injury. He shot 15-plus times in every game over the last 7 games, and he shot at least 4 times from deep in all those games as well. He's made 2+ threes in 5 of the last 6 games, and he's going to continue to shoot from deep because he's feeling himself. He's got a lot of confidence. The Nets this season, they've been pretty good defensively, only giving up 115.2 points per game, but they're bottom 5 in the NBA in field goal percentage allowed, giving up 38% of their points from deep. They're also giving up 13.4 made threes per game. And over the last 3 games, they've actually been even worse, giving up 15 per game. With the way Porzingis has been shooting, I'm going to trust the big man to get the job done from the outside again. Give me his over 1.5 made threes as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I went with the Suns here, -4.5 versus the Kings, and parlaying that with Kevin Durant over 30.5 PRAs versus the Kings as well. There's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. I feel like most of them will be coming from Phoenix, from the hands of Kevin Durant. Perfect, baby. Let's go.
Love that. Love those plays. Trey, I'm going with the Pistons +12.5 against your Lakers. Sorry, got to do it. And then Kristaps Porzingis over his 1.5 made threes going up against the Nets. He's been on fire. He's going to continue to shoot really well from deep. Guys, it's going to do it for our NBA plays and props for Tuesday, February 13th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. We also have a new game. It's going to be Trey and myself versus the Bear Pack. You can call it Pros versus Joes if you want. I don't really like the name because I don't consider us pros. I don't consider you guys Joes. But Trey, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, this is how you guys play. You're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to hit the community tab. We've been in the community tab a lot this season. You're going to go to the community tab. We have our plays for the day. So obviously the intro is not going to have plays for today, but these are our plays for our next video. It's the Pelicans -2.5, the Heat -5, Quinnipiac -4.5, and Wisconsin -10.5. Those are Trey's and myself's plays. What you guys are going to do is pick which one you think will not hit, meaning you're going to fade us, which is Pros versus Joes, which is the game called. But you guys are going to try to pick which one is not going to hit. If you guys win, you're going to get a point. If we win, we're going to get a point. We're going to run it Friday through Friday every single week. Whichever team has the most wins, so 4-3, 6-2, whatever it is, that person or group will win $50. If the community wins, we're going to do a wheel spin for the community. If we win, I don't know how we're going to get our cheddar, but you guys are just going to have to subscribe, I guess, more. But that's the game. Hopefully everybody understands it. Trey, let's get into the video. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,